Good morning, Year 4. It's Mrs. Collins here. Hope you're all doing okay. Here is Tuesday's math lesson. Please pause the video to write today's short date and learning objective to use written methods, and press play when you're ready to start. Okay, our starter activity this morning is asking you if you can write the fact families for the triangles on the board. We've done this lots and lots in class, so I know you'll be super confident. Have a look at the triangle. Think about what the missing number will be. 4 times 12 equals... And then can you write 2 multiplication facts and 2 division facts for the fact family? Pause the video, see how many you can do in 2 minutes, and press play when you're ready. Well done, Year 4. Let's have a look at the mile challenge first. You had 6 times 5 equals 30. Well done if you got that right. What were the facts for this multiplication? 6 times 5 equals 30. 5 times 6 equals 30. 30 divided by 5 equals 6. 30 divided by 6 equals 5. All you needed to do to work out the fact family was follow the triangle to give you the multiplications and the divisions, remembering that the division fact starts with the biggest number. Let's have a look at the spicy challenge. 7 times 11 is, hope you're shouting out the answers, 77. Well done. Let's have a look at the answers. 7 times 11 equals 77. Switch it round. 11 times 7 equals 77. 77 divided by 11 equals 7. 77 divided by 7 equals 11. Well done if you got those right. Give yourself a tick. I wonder if anybody's done all 3 challenges. Maybe you could send me a picture of your work via email so I can see how hard you're working. Right then, the hot challenge. 4 times 12 equals 48. And the fact family? 4 times 12 equals 48. 12 times 4 equals 48. 48 divided by 4 equals 12. And 48 divided by 12 equals 4. Give yourself a mark if you got that one right. Well done for your hard work so far. Let's move on. Today's Skill Sharp is asking us to complete the whole part-whole model. Now, I don't know if you can remember, we did these just before Christmas in one of our assessments. And we talked about how one of the circles has the whole model, so the whole number, and coming from that is the number split into parts. So let's have a look at this whole model. We've got 23. One part of it is the 3 ones. So what's the other part going to be? What do we add to those 3 ones to get 23? That's right, 20. 20 add 3 equals 23. So these 2 parts make up the whole part. Pause the video and have a go at splitting up 34, partitioning it in this whole part model. Press play when you're ready to go through the answers. Well done. Let's have a look. 34. How could we partition it? I hope you've got an answer that says 3 tens, 30, and 4 ones, 4. 30 tens add 4 ones makes 34. Well done. Let's move on. Have a go at writing this one in your maths book and we'll go through it together. So draw the circles neatly and join them up using a pencil and a ruler with the lines. This time we've got a 3-digit number that has been partitioned into 3 parts. How could we partition 135? Write your answer down and press play when you're ready. Well done. So we read the number. We've got 100 to start with. So that's the first number that we partition. We've got 3 tens, 30, and 5 ones, 135. Great work if you got that correct. Let's make it a little bit harder. What if we're working with decimal numbers? So this part whole model has got the number 2.5. Can you remember what 0.5 means? We did this in our learning last half term and we learnt that a decimal number isn't a whole number, and we know that 0.5 means halfway or half of 1. How could we partition this number into 2 parts? Well, the number 2 is 2 ones. So that's a whole number. We can write 2 ones in the first part. And 0.5 is written like that. 2 add 0.5 equals 2.5. Some people might think it's okay to write 5 in here. But then we've just got 2 ones and 5 ones, and that's not the same as the whole part model. So 5 doesn't make sense. It has to be 0.5. Let's see if you can have a go at this independently. On the screen you'll see the 3 chilli challenges. Pause the screen and have a go yourself in your maths book. Press play when you're ready to mark. Good luck, Year 4. Well done. Great effort. Let's have a look at the mile challenge. To partition 76 in this part whole model, you should have written 7 tens, 70, and 6 ones. Give yourself a tick if you got that right. Spicy challenge. 495, partitioned with 4 hundreds, 9 tens, and 5 ones. Well done, give yourself a tick if you got that right. Hot challenge. Oh, we've got that decimal number again. 3 ones and 0.5. Fantastic work. Give yourself a mark if you got those right. I think we've got our brains warmed up, ready to start our new learning. This week, we're going to be learning something completely new. We're going to be looking at written methods of multiplication. And I will be teaching you 2 different methods. The first method uses a place value grid. It's often called the grid method multiplication. An example of this is here on the board. The second method I will be teaching you is the column method multiplication. And here's an example of what one might look like on the board. Pause the screen and have a think. Have you used these methods before? Have you seen them before? And which one do you prefer? Press play when you're ready to start. Okay, To teach you these methods, Year 4, I need you to go along with me and write the calculations and methods in your book. So, in your maths book, could you write the calculation 23 times 4 equals, making sure each digit has a box of its own. Then, using a ruler and a pencil, could you draw the place value grid? We're using tens and ones to start off with. Pause the video while you do that and press play when you're ready to start. Okay, so our multiplication sum is 23 times by 4, and you should have now drawn the grid to help you. We're timesing this number by 4, so we're going to need 4 rows on our grid. So with your pencil and ruler, could you make sure that you've got 4 neat rows? This will help you when we're working out our calculation. Now you can either draw, use counters, whatever you choose to help you to work this calculation out. I'm going to draw. So we're going to draw 23 4 times. So in my tens column, I'm going to do 20, 10, 20, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. That's one lot of 23. I'm going to do that 4 times. 2 lots of 23. 3 lots of 23. 4 lots of 23. Draw your method just like mine. Well done. Let's have a look at our place value grid. You can see that we've partitioned the number 23 into 4 columns. So we've got 4 lots of 3 ones. How many is that all together? Let's count up in threes. 3, 6, 9, 12. Going to write 12 down at the bottom. You can see that we've partitioned 23 and we've got our 20s under the tens column and we've got 4 lots of 20. Let's count up in 20s together. How many have we got? 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm going to write that down at the bottom. So all we need to do with these two numbers is add them together. You should be able to do that brain only, or you could use column method addition if you needed a bit more help. 80 plus 12 equals 92. Well done. I did 80, add 10 more to give me 90, add the 2 equals 92. So this is how we use grid method multiplication. Let's try a different method now. I'd like you to write the same sum again in your book. This time we're going to use column method, which is set out like this. So leave a space under the sum and write your tens and ones and set out your calculation using a ruler to draw the line underneath. Press play when you're ready to go through the calculation. I ran out of time on this video recording Year 4, so press stop now and you can go back to the Year 4 page on the school blog and press play on the second maths video to go through this calculation. I'll see you there.